so great. That's such a great line, and it's so applicable to so many things. What's up, friends? Today we're checking out the new 21 Pilots song, City Walls. It comes from their brand new album, Breach. Haven't listened to the entire album yet. I was in the midst of it this morning. It's sounding good, though. I'm excited for it, and I'm excited to check out this video. I'm a songwriter, producer, singer, rapper, performer, so I'm going to pause a few times to talk about some specific elements of this song, point out maybe some of the possible processes that could have been used to make the song. Yeah, let's get into it. I love the consideration of the audience for this song. They've got this really long instrumental to start the song, and then they've got that vocalization, the which is a great opportunity for fans of the group to join in. It creates this really nice chant environment. Also, there are so many references in this video. This is just as lore heavy as you get. They are fully embracing it. I'm seeing outfits from different eras of the band representing the different parties in this battle that makes up Breach. It's interesting. I haven't followed around completely, but I understand like the general gist of the story. You know what I'm saying? I've been paying attention, but I haven't been digging.
Path etched in the surface, lines of the yellow tape, they're moving quiet like a serpentine in a formation. But it acts my team pretty impatient. Now they're waiting on me. It might be the furthest we've reached. Now move it up, it's a breach.
I really like his rhyme scheme in this part. Using a lot of like beginning of phrase things and coming at the approach to the rap from a really interesting place. I think it's just a well done rap, really paying attention to the art of his wordplay here. I love the way that 21 Pilots does these raps where they have like the verse rapped going really heavy in that direction, and then the chorus is really just a rock vocal chorus. I tried to do it recently on my album Attack of the Flows, which is coming out soon. One of the songs from it, Liars, you can hear it really prevalently. As like right when I go into that chorus, it becomes, just a straight up rock chorus. It still has some of those hip hop elements, but it is dedicated to being a rock chorus first and foremost. Use a little like clip of that so you understand what I'm talking about.
We don't lie at times, cause seeing the rise of peace dies inside when we try to hide the truth.
I think it's a great technique. I think it adds a lot of intrigue and interest into a song. I'm surprised it doesn't happen more. Nowadays, I would expect more groups to do it because I think it just is so functional. Verses are made for raps, in my opinion.
In a city with no entrance, there is not a retreat. I'm wondering what you thought would happen, who you thought I would be. Was this a side swipe, or did you picture this in a dream? Buckle down, this is possibly the furthest we've reached. Now move it up, it's a breach.
Another great verse. Really delving into those deep lore things, that mental health attachment to it. It's just great. Also, I love the delivery. I love how his vocal is sounding. I love the slight distortion on the vocal for the rap vocal, and then how the chorus vocal is so much cleaner. I think that adds a lot of character to each of the elements. And there's also kind of a more stripped back drum pattern and instrumental when he's rapping, giving it kind of a little extra space and giving it that nice energy switch that I was talking about earlier. The synth line is so sick. That bridge was beautiful. I loved the piano line and the drums and how they all came together. Just, it wasn't a piano exactly. It's kind of like that synth that he used. It might have been a processed piano. And just, taking off some of the high and low end. And the sweetness of his vocal, the different approaches he's having in terms of performance here, where it's just very low key, very calm, very collected. Just a master of switching up the energy throughout the song. I also like the implementation of the intro O's into it, just really in the background. It's cool. So many great vocal techniques in this section. Just the screams coming for the address my soul. That scream layer sounds awesome. I love the vocal fry distortion technique that he's using on the entertain my faith. Like it's really expertly used. It's a hard thing to get down just right, and I like how he's just using it at the beginning of the word faith, just adding just a slight bit of intensity there. Also, the line, entertain my faith, address my soul, so great. That's such a great line, and it's so applicable to so many things. It's like, okay, are you, like, and I love the idea of like, entertain my faith. So, entertainment is normally not lumped in with spirituality because they're two just very, very different things. And he's saying entertain, so take that, my faith. But it's also like, are you appealing to my faith? You're entertaining everything else. Are you entertaining the faith? Are you addressing my soul? Are you getting this deeper spiritual need addressed? Which is so sick. I love that so much. Oh, that Heavy Dirty Soul synth was sick.
I really like this Clancy.
Yeah, me too. But that's not Clancy up there anymore. He's out there somewhere. And we will try again.
I am starting it all once again.
There's a post-credit scene for a music video. Also, okay, not picking up on all the lore here, but it seems like they started this whole revolution and Clancy was like this undercover guy, taking down the leaders from the top, doing this coup. They do this raid, and then he just decides like, no, we're just going to take the roles of the old leaders now. We're just going to take the old regime. If so, what the heck, bro? What a good twist, though. Love it. Cool for a story. Wild, but cool. I'm going to talk about the song now that is the second song on this, which is a cool song so far.
Did you learn a thing?
Is it? I know it's a lot of reverse stuff. It sounds like it's a mix between reversed synths, like a reverse keyboard of some sort, and then a reverse vocal doing the woo, and it's like going backwards with it. Yeah, and it sounds sick. It's really well done. And then I like his vocal, just like the "Did you learn a thing?" and kind of the rewinding effect, because they're saying like it's just the same thing over and over again we have to deal with. Cool.
Intentions will set you free. Just try to be.
Crazy. It feels like a story coming to a close, but it's also weird because I never dug deep enough into the story to know exactly what was going on. So I kind of just have like this surface awareness. I've watched most of the music videos. I think all of them, but I'm still just kind of like, there were bits and pieces there that led up to something. And I still have this emotional reaction where I'm a little bit sad, but I'm also impressed by the full breadth of what they came into, you know? Excited to see what they do next. If they do another really conceptual thing in the future, or if they're just going to put out music for music's sake. I'm a musician as well. It would really be lovely if you would check out my stuff. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I've got an album coming out next week on September 18th. I'm very excited about it. It'll be available everywhere. It's called Attack of the Flows. Thanks so much. Catch you on the flip.